She describes to me almost weekly that if I didn't have nursing school, I don't know what I would do. And not once has she ever felt like she couldn't do it.
My name is Dylann Henley. I have loved kids all my life. To be a pediatric nurse has been my dream forever. So I just thought Mizzou would be perfect. I loved getting involved with Mizzou, but I kind of had to cut those extra activities out because of my health. Giving up is not really in my vocabulary. So I just kept pushing even though I had a huge obstacle. The day I got diagnosed, I had a massive bloody nose that wouldn't stop. My dad immediately decided to take me to the emergency room. We didn't hear anything for like an hour, so we were like, what's going on? And then the doctor finally came back in and told us the news. I had leukemia. It was devastating. They called the Mizzou pediatric unit, and that's where my initial 10-day stay started. I would have nurses that would stay with me, literally holding my nose after hours because it would just not stop. It meant so much to me, and I wanted to be that nurse for a kid that should never have to go through anything like this. So it never crossed my mind to not do nursing school.
She applied from her hospital bed. Dylann is honestly one of my highlights of the week. She had reached out stating she needed some additional support during the fall semester. So ever since then, we've established a connection.
Meredith has been my rock. I could literally have not done without her. I would tell her like what hurts, what doesn't hurt, and then she would help me communicate with other faculty to figure out how I can still make whatever I need to do work for me and still graduate, because my body is like no one else's body.
It takes courage to be that open with someone. And at that moment, she just needs her person, someone there to listen to her and say, help me figure this out.
Just seeing how teachers were able to accommodate to her was instrumental in getting through something like this while in nursing school. I met her when she was still getting treatment, feeling like very physically down, but you could never tell. She was never a complainer, even though she was going through not only the hardness of nursing school, but also like the hardness of her diagnosis. And it made me feel like, how can I sit here and complain about nursing school when she's doing it with all these circumstances?
I'm very stubborn. It's always been my way or the highway, so I was gonna do it head on. I feel like the nurses make the hospital, especially on the pediatric floor. It's a very special group of people. They made my life a lot easier and my parents' life a lot easier. And I get to work with them soon. I accepted my position on the pediatric floor here at the new Children's Hospital.
She'll definitely be able to tailor what she's learned as a patient and going through treatment and push those qualities like empathy and compassion into her practice as a nurse. Between the setbacks, uncertainty, exhaustion, and having this incredible story to tell of ringing her bell, she's inspiring.
The bell is just to signify that you beat cancer and that I'm here, and that's really all that matters.
I got chills. Just the cheers, not only from her village, but the nurses on the floor that she's established a relationship with and her doctors.
It was just evident how many people she had supporting her. It was really sweet.
I just felt like everyone was holding my hand through the way, and I couldn't have done it without them.
She had a dream, and she's never given up. I don't have enough good things to say about Dylann. She's changed my life.
No obstacle is ever too big. You can do anything you put your mind to.